Is it necessary to pay for your girl? In my life, I initially didn't pay for anything when it came to women, but they loved me and invested in me. Then, I deliberately started spending a lot of money on women, paying for everything. Cafes, gifts, trips, apartments, food, anything possible. So I have experienced both sides, not just with one girl. Girls are often surprised when you refuse to pay for them on a date. You don't have to take that on yourself. You don't have to think there's something wrong with you. In this case, your job is to be cool about it. This is the problem of this particular girl. You have absolute right not to pay if you don't want to or if you don't have money. Now let's imagine that your girlfriend wants you to pay for her everywhere. For taxi, cafe, gifts, flowers, all of that. Is there any point in hanging out with a girl like that? Yes, it is worth it if you genuinely enjoy her company as a person. I mean, if you find it interesting to communicate with her, she is attractive to you, and she also invests her attention in you. Importantly, her actions should speak for themselves. Perhaps she actively invites you to go out, provides amazing intimacy, takes initiative, and creates some special moments for you. If that's the case, then you're good. You can continue your relationship with her. But if a girl says,
"I want you to pay for me,"
and she doesn't do anything, she rarely texts you, there's infrequent or occasional sex and everything else initiated only by you, then I would not recommend to communicate with such a woman. And the sooner you get away from her, the better. You don't need to make a lot of investments, because the more you buy her gifts, the more you depend on her. Perhaps you've noticed that you attract only women who don't interest you, while the ladies who catch your eye don't pay attention. Your problem is lack of masculinity and inner strength. My practice can help you fix that. The link will be in the description. Next, I will make it clear, paying for a woman is not a bad thing. It is bad if you pay for a lady and receive nothing in return. Absolutely nothing except for her empty promises. Believe me, that kind of relationship is never a happy one. Over time, all girls become more and more demanding. They get used to how much money you spend on them and start demanding even more, while they themselves give nothing in return. You can, frankly, talk about this topic. It isn't necessary to break contact immediately. It's enough to sit down and calmly explain your position. Say that you pay for the girl because you like it when she is sincerely grateful, and then it is pleasant for you. She may accept your position and agree with you. After that, observe her actions carefully. If you see that she does nothing on her part for a month, you shouldn't talk to her again. Simply walk away. That's what healthy and mature relationships look like. Now, let's talk about the second type of women. They suggest that you only pay for certain things for them, but not everything. For example, you treat her in a cafe or pay for a taxi and maybe get her a small gift. It's the same concept, just a lighter version. You still pay attention to what she does for you beyond sex and promises. It's important that she organizes such small holidays or nice joint activities for you. Sometimes she may even pay for such activities herself, and that's also a good sign. Pay attention to whether you receive positive emotions, emotional support, as well as care in the form of, for example, massage or cooking dinner. It is natural for a man to want to do something for his girl and receive care and support in return.